put any tethering on if you put the phone up there.
Um, Hold on, I ain't figured out. I messed up. Why in the world did? Okay. Wow, no matter what, I keep getting slammed with the sun there. Alright, we'll put this up here. Alright, well good luck on your way to work, and God bless. Have a safe journey. Anyway. Lana, did you get yours? Well, last night um we had a couple people come here from um Explore with Us. Is that what it was called? Explore with Us? Yeah, EWU, which is a YouTube channel. They go and explore abandoned places. Really neat. But anyway, they came by. They'll be by Saturday. Um, so we ought to have a interesting show Saturday. Um, huh? We've got a couple of. There's a few new people that have come in. Several of them come in down at the Goonies, and then there's a family which I believe they're coming over here probably over here close to us. So there'll be another family moving in close to us. Um, hey, you got yours with the comments? That's what I was standing up there for with the comments. Anyway, yep. We're gonna work a little bit on the other signs and stuff today again. And I don't know. We got a bunch of little projects. We're gonna get started on a few of them, and I don't even know where we're going with it.
I want to bake this in.
Our hardest worker is now lame. Now he done decided to burn his hand on the hell back.
Saving the happy cake.
Huh?
Saving the happy cake.
Saving the happy cake. I ate a big old piece of that cake last night, and I don't know what it is, but this tincture that we've been getting our hands on that everybody's got, for some reason, I have not felt the high off of it. And I am convinced now, the way I wake up every morning, that it's because that shit is putting my ass to sleep and I'm sleeping through it. Because I wake up every morning, the next morning it's like I smoked a pound of weed the night before. You know what I mean? You know, you wake up and you kind of got that. It's not like a hangover, but it's one of those like,
Oh,
Sleep.
yeah, I just either need to go back to sleep or get high again to even up. One or the other, you know? You wake up like that. And me, I can't sleep when it's hot, so.
I tried to. I will affect sleep, but good company.
no.
Might make your hand feel better.
No. It won't make my head feel better.
Who's got something hanging from my mirror? Who hung something from a mirror?
Hey, brother.
Huh?
That's an air freshener.
Oh, I've never noticed it.
That's where I have my glasses.
Oh, that's why.
Want some coffee? Got some really good coffee. Coffee? We got some really good coffee.
Coffee. No.
Coffee and tequila. Fucking flies already.
Yeah, and that one old boy, he's supposed to be coming over here with Roger. Get the generators fired up.
What's smoking over there?
Good morning,
Huh?
Julie. Julie said good
What's
morning.
smoking
Thought I'd be seeing her.
She threw a cigarette butt out over there. Good morning, who?
Julie. Hoffman.
Good morning, Jolie.
Tricks 809. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gerald. Morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone in TV land. Oh.
What time is it here, Joseph S? It is 7:15.
7:15. I don't know. I got up at like 6 o'clock. I've been out there with the mother people for the last last hour.
Yeah. About 30 minutes. Or the minutes.
So where they said nothing.
From
Poss-
mine.
Possibly over there behind you, but they might be right here in between us. Kinda. The open part of our area.
On the other side of the road. On the other side of that back
I've got
road.
no tree there.
Oh, from over here where the tree is, up that way a little bit. If you got your post over there by yours, and then mine, there's a big gap in between.
I'm sorry, but my feeling is if you ain't got this tree, the one Bray's got of Mike's,
Yeah, it's gonna be hell.
it's gonna be hell. You're gonna have to build. It's what y'all's dealing with, the shade structure and shit.
They got their
Sandy
deck.
Welks, good morning.
Almost
Someone
built.
there told me I can tell they're living back in the house. The furniture looks great. Wish I was there on my day off. Morning.
Yeah, you're
Well,
more
thank
than
you.
welcome.
Yes.
We love visitors.
We're running into plywood issues.
As long as they're not running from major crimes.
I'm glad I missed that one.
That was an interesting few days.
Interesting to say the least.
Yeah, interesting to say the least. Yeah.
Especially when you wake up to morning for you can talk.
Did they make you have to drag Allie out of here?
No. They told us to stay where we were.
Robert asked what was up. And if we're ready for an awesome Monday. Oh, did you have to go and tell me it was Monday?
Oh yeah, we're always ready for an awesome Monday.
Bring it on.
Keep ending up getting a typical Monday. But
Early.
we woke up and was able to face another day. I believe we are truly blessed.
Justice said gonna rob a bank then hide out with you guys. Don't tell anyone. LOL. Do you guys have your own air conditioner in your trailer? No,
No.
we don't.
Nope, we're
Mindy.
toughening it out for right now, but we got an old generator that we should have it up and running today, and then I got to check and see if the air conditioners on top of these motorhomes and stuff actually work.
But no, we sweat to death. We have, instead of a cool room, we have a hot room.
Yeah, it gets hot and then the sweat cools you off. Yeah, it works. Seriously, we go in there and you cover up with a blanket for a little bit, get all really hot and sweaty, and then kick the blanket off, and
Really hot sweat.
and then the breeze comes through there. It's like an air conditioner.
A sweat room, yep.
I was describing how to stay cool. No, that was not what it sounded like. Started to sound like I was starting off an porn book or something. Yeah, get in bed and get all the way up under the covers. Get all nice and hot and sweaty, and then no. Anyway.
No, it was pretty warm last night. I jumped in the shower.
Yep.
It cooled me off. Robert said that would suck.
Yeah, well, it does, but that's all I mean, literally, we've come a long ways. We've been here right at 8 months, and we've been under this tree only, 4 or 5 months? And we've come a long way. We came here in a 2-door Chevy Cavalier, which is still in the slabs. I sold it to a guy over here when the transmission went out. But we come here in a little 2-door car with a bag on top, a few personal belongings. That's about it.
2 kids in the back.
2
Dog
grown
in the middle.
kids, a grown dog, and a bag on the top of the car. In a car that was missing 2 gears. And yep, I got fed up with.
I took a shower last night, people.
Yeah, she goes and jumps in this cold shower here that off the tank. Wow, we got to fill that tank up again.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it.
I will show y'all where we shower. Show 'em where we shower.
Why do I got to show them? I'm always tempted to get in there. And,
You probably need one.
yeah, but I'm not sure they might like it. But I don't think YouTube would like it.
No, you too, bro. I'm going to show you our shower. We do have a shower set out here. I shower every night.
All right, guys, you want to see the shower?
Yeah, but during the summer it's not so bad.
It's a mess.
When we get it, it's hot.
All right. Anyway, you walk up here and come around the deal, and you're in the shower. Got the shower head, which we gotta get hard line, and actually run a hard line to it. But yep, water comes out of there, and I forgot I installed the switch. See, and it goes out, and then goes and goes into the ground and waters the tree. I don't like wasting too much, so we figure we'll feed the tree. We're cleaning up.
Greeting, ladies and gentlemen, and various other like ones. Yeah. Have they not? They know we have a full functioning kitchen, right?
I don't know. Have y'all ever seen the kitchen?
You got a straggler.
I have a what?
Straggler. Love you too, Nikki.
How did y'all like your visitors last night? They seemed all right. They seemed like pretty, huh? They seemed like pretty good people. They dropped off a whole lot of beer, and I guess Roger Gaines he is telling everybody how good at tours I do, I guess, because they decided that they're gonna want me to show them around next Saturday.
Nikki said she got into a fight over us last night.
Over
Why?
us. Why? How'd y'all get into a fight over us?
They made all kinds of comments about you guys throughout the video.
Which
I
one?
was so mad. Oh, those people that.
Oh, you talking about the trolls from last night?
Yeah, we've seen a few. Of their
Yeah,
comments.
we seen them. We kept telling them people is like, man, don't pay no attention. And man, they've got over 300,000 subscribers,
From
which is great. But I see the problem with it. You know, we get a troll or two every now and then on our feeds.
Nikki said I would kill
No,
you. I wouldn't have you kill that. Far.
don't do that. No, that's not right, Niggy. You can't. Yeah, that's. Anyway, I noticed that with that many people, yeah, we're gonna get more and more trolls the more people we get on our channels. But I found out that I'm trying to figure out how it works, but somebody told me that there's a way that on my side I can still keep them on there, but I can block their comments from popping up. So I'm gonna investigate that one for the next one of those that get really kind of disrespectful like they did last night, you know.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah. It takes all kinds, and yeah,
What
that's
I hate
definitely
is when people call us homeless. We're not homeless.
yeah, that bothered me. I had a guy that y'all seen it when he subscribed and started watching a video, and he said something about what is this? Just a bunch of homeless people,
Homeless camp going live.
a homeless camp going live, or something or another. And I just found it
Aw,
disrespectful.
well,
And
you are family, Nikki.
and like I said, we're not homeless. We're home free. It's not that we can't go and obtain a home anywhere. We don't want to. We want to be out here. This is where uh real life to me seems to be, you know, and uh we enjoy where we're at.
We
This
follow
is
the
home.
path of our Lord, and this is where He has taken us so far.
Yeah. It's been a crazy adventure, but yeah, I've been trying to follow what I believe God is showing me to do, and this is where we ended up, and this is what we're doing. I don't understand it, and tell you the truth, I don't think I really want to. Haven't quite figured it out, and I'm enjoying the the people I've been able to meet because of it, and the blessings I've seen.
And if we
And
didn't have the trailers, we wouldn't be homeless. I
You-
consider this tree my home.
yeah, even if we didn't have that, we started out in tents. We weren't homeless then either.
For 2.5 months. With
Yeah,
two
we lived in
grown
tents for 2.5 months out here.
children. And I didn't have the stove or the oven. I cooked on open fire. I boiled water for everybody to take baths. I washed our clothes by hand.
And it is honestly the best way to do it because see now we have the amenities that we want, and we have a lot of things that that makes our lives easier for us. But at the same time, we have worked to build every single bit of it. You know, and everything that we do is all off of donations, what people have donated to us and brought to us. And 90% of it comes from
Yes.
Crook. Y'all met Crook. That's the trash guy, the local
Nikki
trash
said
guy.
we are blessed with less stress. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have a lot of stress, and I don't.
And
And
he wants to know, do you enjoy
it that
the
way.
streaming?
yes, actually, I really do. I like it. I've realized that there's a lot of people that want to that like to get a glimpse of of the of our lives, and that's great. I hope that y'all are inspired to do your own adventures and realize that
Change your dreams.
yeah,
Change your stars.
change your stars. Something's not right. Change your stars. Look around. you gotta change your stars periodically. Because the more you do that, the more people you meet and the more cultures you see,
Good morning.
and the more difference. And look at that lizard. Honey. Watch him. He's bouncing.
There.
I love it. He's
Where?
right there. Right there. You see him? Little bitty one. He ain't a big one.
No.
Right there where the broom strokes are in the sand. Right here.
Oh. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, he's like a miniature bearded dragon. They got some crazy wildlife here. But you you get to see humanity in a different way, and it's a really beautiful thing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, you want to see the kitchen too.
I mean, we are taking a trip out of here to go and visit around. We have we're gonna probably go up towards Venice Beach and stuff, and I have a old pastor friend of mine that we have to go and visit. He's wanting me to do a sermon at his church. He's up going up northern Cali, and
Well, thank you, Joanna.
I'm not too sure about that. I haven't preached in years, but I haven't done any kind of message or anything like that in years. But I don't know. We're just going by what we believe God's leading us to do. So
Yeah, they said Venice Beach is it's far from you guys. Nice drive, and then they were asking, don't you need a driver's license first? He has an Oklahoma driver's license.
I have a driver's license. I have Oklahoma driver's license. I just haven't switched over to California yet. I made a living with my driver's license. Trust me, that stays good.
Well, we love you guys.
Anyway, you said they wanted to see the kitchen. It's
Yes.
a mess, but yeah, we can take care of that.
I had to clean her up a little bit.
Huh?
I tried to clean her up a little bit.
That's fine. It's lived in. Anyway, it's kind of dirty right now, but we have running water in the sink. Our cabinets. Yeah, it's really a mess right now, but we have a stove with the oven. It all works. Icebox. Icebox works off of propane. Fresh water container. So, anyway, that's our kitchen. Is it a dirt floor in there? Yes, it's got a piece of carpet over the top. Same as But anyway, there is carpet there. It gets dirty real quick.
Is our floor dirt in there? No, that's a rug.
I know it's a rug. I'm telling them it's a rug, but it's got an inch or two of dirt on there. You can't do anything about the dirt. We have to get all the rugs. I'm hoping. I was gonna go and talk to some.
Look, Kitty said, "What's up?" Look, Kitty said, "What's up?" Look.
It's one of the guys on here. Anyway, I need to see if I can find a construction crew or something around here that does remodeling and stuff, and find somebody that's got a whole lot of carpet, because we're gonna have to lay carpet down all over the whole camp in order to keep the dust down. Once we get the walls up and then we get the top up, and, the design of it's all going to be enclosed. So once we get that far and we get where we can get some shop fans or something in here,
Yeah.
I don't know, I gotta try to get a hold of a construction crew or something, somebody that does carpets and tile and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of our carpet is the same color as the sand.
Yeah.
But no, in the living room, I normally
So
pull the carpet and dust them out and then put them back.
once we get all of the top and everything up, then we'll start and then once we get the fans and stuff in, we're not gonna want all of the dirt exposed, so we're gonna have to cover up almost everything with carpet.
And even though we live in dirt, I still don't want people spitting in my floor or throwing their cigarette butts out
Yeah.
here, because it's still my home. We got a few people that tend to spit in the floor, and
A
I'm
lot
like,
of
what
people
the hell
come
are you
in.
doing?
A lot of people come in with the misunderstanding of that.
You know, I may be living out under a tree, but this is still where I gotta walk.
We moved from a 2-bedroom home. I mean, 2-bedroom apartment.
This is our
Me and my
home.
wife.
I don't know
And-
where in the hell these coats came from, but I'm stealing one.
I put them in there for
My
you.
wife is disabled.
Where'd they come from?
She can't walk
Last
5
night.
feet without falling down.
Oh, all that beer.
It's a lifestyle I won't trade back.
Hey, you haven't met the new family yet, have you?
This is
Oh, yeah.
mine and Tommy's and our children's place, but we do open it for anybody that needs help.
Yeah, this guy here, he actually has the camp next door. He's they're just staying here a little bit until they can get their house built up a little better. Because this is Allie's husband,
It's easier on Allie.
and actually the permanent residents, there's only me and Selena. The rest of everybody are just either passing through or just residents for a little bit. Roger Gaines, he lives in my camper that's behind this camper. I have 3 campers here. And the 4th one is on its way. It just hasn't made it here yet. It's supposed to have been here a month ago, but it's down the road. They haven't pulled it over here. But
Roger says he wants to make that his.
yeah, he's wanting to buy the camper from me and stuff. But I've got a guy coming up on the 10th.
Yeah.
On the 10th of next month, that's bringing
Louder.
a Volkswagen pickup that he's wanting to trade for one of the RVs. And obviously, if he's driving it up here, it's legal. It runs. It sounds to me like a decent truck, and I'll work out a deal with any of these campers, I'm sure, except for the one I actually stay in. I mean, that one's fixed. It's not moving anywhere. That the tongue on it's busted and everything, so that is a fixture. That won't be altered. That one there, it can be moved. The other one, it don't matter to me.
The other one's in better shape.
Oh yeah, the other one's in a lot better shape.
And we have Lena. Just subscribe. Hi, Lena. Thank you.
Hey, Lena.
And all of you that are subscribing, I don't normally ask for anybody to do the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whichever one, but I will this time. Please like the videos. For some reason, YouTube likes that, and it brings more viewers. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how far this thing will go. So if y'all could go ahead and hit the like button, and also Selena Marie, the one that did you just say something? Or she's fixing to put something on there that says Selena Marie in the comment. Click on her little icon, and it will take you to her channel. Subscribe to it, because she does little pop-ins and background and catching me when I'm working, and she does the behind the scenes stuff for mine. It was just a project she wanted to try, and I guess seeing it from the girl side of it or whatever, So I'm sure she's getting to where she ain't as camera shy, so she'll be making videos now that she's figured out how to do it. So
Thank you, Lena. Said her place is great. But I have another. This one said, did you use a moving truck to bring your house furniture here? No. Everything we've gotten here.
no, this was all donated. This couch that we're sitting on was left at their camp when that lady left. That chair was already in this camp. That thing that I'm sometimes sitting in is called the throne. It's built to look like the throne. That thing, I built that you're not gonna be able to spin that around like that. But anyway, the throne.
Thank you, Sarah.
I built that there. That couch. Somebody. I came home from town.
We'll have to do that.
We hiked in, and this was sitting at my front doorstep right there at the road. So,
over there?
and then I had this couch was brought to me by another guy that donates junk stuff.
We
I mean, it's
black
missing half of the
or
cushions on it and everything, but
Scotland.
you know, that's why I said we accept any kind of donations. All of this stuff is all donated stuff. We didn't no moving truck, no nothing. The old chair I found it in the
Morning,
desert. Some kids dropped off that chair. People that have come by and visited.
How did we find our camp? We went and seen the Goonies camp.
Well, yeah, we started out in the slabs, but you know, we our tent kept getting pissed on by neighborhood dogs, and they were pissing through the tent, and it was getting on the mattress, and then you know you get them people that do a lot of hooping and hollering all night and stuff, and
Beautiful morning.
we like peace and quiet, and right in the middle of the slabs, especially during the winter time when it's in season and there's thousands of people out there. I don't know. It just no. I didn't like it too much, so I come down here. I started visiting with the Goonies. Me and Mike made pretty good friends, and he set me up with the tree next door there for a little bit. He was fixing the
Doors open.
anyway. He had other plans, you know, for the area, but I was just going over there temporarily. And so when it come time to start changing up the tree over there, by then, you know, we had to find our own camp somewhere because we were actually camping with the Goonies. In the tree right there with them. So then there was a guy that was in this tree, and he was complaining he didn't like being out so far because well, quite frankly, he liked being around I don't know a nice way of putting that. Well, I won't name any names. I'm not trying to be judgmental. The fact is he was a old tweaker that was here, and he wanted in the slabs. Well, I still had the camp in the slabs that I
I was reading.
I still had the camp in the slabs, so I told him, I was like, well, I took him all the way in there, showed him the other camp. I said, man, I'll trade you, even trade. Just let me have the. And this camp, this was all growed up. This camp was only big enough for maybe one or two little tents and enough room for about this living room. All of the rest of this was all, we cleared all of this out and done this the way we did it. Well, that's just like these other guys. They've been following us for a little while, the new family. And when he come up, he was like, man, I had no idea. He said, you're right. You can't hardly see the camp. You can't see none of this stuff from the road. And I mean, literally, I can see anybody walking on the road, but they can't see in here. And it's really neat the way we did it. But anyway, yeah, I traded the camp, and we've been here in this camp for about 5 months, right? Wouldn't you say? We built all of this in about 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait. We're still waiting on. We got to get the funds up and everything so that we can get us a movie projector. We're gonna put. I've got the board for the screen that's gonna go in a movie room so that we can do movies and let the people come in and we can do decent movies and stuff and do soup nights and things like that where, or you know, like a chili night, or Ponderosa does a chili night. So. I don't know, popcorn and movie night, or you know, whatever.
No, we don't have a PayPal.
Yeah, we don't. Not yet. I do want to set one up. The only thing we have is if it's UPS or FedEx or anything, then we have the physical address, which is 360 Highline. Isn't it Highline Canal?
Thank you, Joanna.
What is it? Highline?
Highline Canal.
Yeah. All right. 360 Highline Canal Road in Nyland, California. And then we have our post office box, which is 664. Our post office box 664, Nyland, California. No, what's the? No, it's 664. What's the zip code here?
92257.
92257. That one's almost dead. But that's all we have right now. I will be getting the PayPal and ask that a bunch. Look, I need a. Do we have a charging bank? Yeah.
You want your low black charger? It's charging.
Oh, yeah. Well, talk to them for a minute. I'll have that. Oh, good.
Thank you, guys. I have a daughter that lives in Michigan. I don't remember what area though.
All right, guys. Hold on.
Can we use super chat donations like EWU?
Can we use? You have to sign up for super chats. I haven't. I was gonna look into that, but I don't know how it works. So, if anybody finds out anything about it, do a. Well, y'all know my Facebook. Y'all can do a private message on that, or just do it in the comments or whatever. Yeah, home is where you feel at peace. Funny you should say that. I have my own saying, and I had it put on the wall over here. I did that when we were doing our own little artsy fartsy stuff. But I know it's backwards, but right there it says, "Home is where the soul is." I'll give you a little food for thought. Home is where the soul is. My favorite thing. I'll let you interpret it your own way. What do you mean, oh my God, I'm homeless? That's not a good thing. Greetings from Indiana. There's a bunch of Indiana people coming in. Nice. All right, Ronnie Viking. How are you? Yeah, we were on the episode. They're actually coming back Saturday. You didn't get it. No, oh my God, I'm homeless. Okay, what did you say before that? Wait a minute.
I'll see you guys later. I got some stuff I gotta handle. I gotta figure out how to become a live person again.
That's not. Nikki, you shouldn't do that. See, it's confirmed. There was no booger hanging. You probably already got it. All right. South Bend, Indiana. Wow. Matt. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I lived in Niles, Michigan for a little while, which is just outside of South Bend, Indiana. Have a good morning, dude. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. My name is Tommy. Uh, Detroit, Michigan. Elwood, Indiana. Right. Abram, Michigan. From Michigan too. Oh, you were asking about the guy in the camouflage. Yeah, that's Wolf. He's the leader of the Wolf Pack. Believe it or not, Wolf is actually his real name. I know, that one threw me for a loop too. Can you explain, what is your name?
My name is Little Dribbling Grey Wolf.
Little Dribbling Grey Wolf. I just wanted to make sure he said it, not me. But that name stuck in my head. Little Dribbling Grey Wolf. Let that one soak in, guys. Now I know why you have the sense of humor you have. You were fucked with a lot as a kid. So, I imagine even the teacher cracked up on the first day of school when she goes through the list of, is that really your name? Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing as why they named that one boy Sue, huh?
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Still in shock from that. EW, they have over 6 million views on their channel. Multiple viral, one of which has 9 million views alone. Wow. Yeah, that EWU. Yeah, that was really interesting, and they're coming back this weekend, and they're spending Saturday. They're spending a little bit of time with us and hanging out, and we're gonna show them around the slabs. So we're gonna get plenty of videoing in next Saturday. Definitely kind of clear your schedule because I think that one's gonna be interesting. There were over 900 in the chat last night. You mean 900 people were? Wow. Can't wait to see Adobe read that kind of chat, huh? Oh, wow.
He sounds like
Out already. That's early getting so hot. Wait, how hot did you say it was?
100 degrees Fahrenheit.
You don't feel it.
What time is it?
It's 7.
Oh my god, dude.
It's almost
Today's
8
gonna be
It's supposed to be like 108.
100 degrees. I'm glad to hear some wind whipping. Yeah, no kidding. Obviously if it's 100 degrees right now and it's what, 8 o'clock you said? Yeah. Yeah, this afternoon's gonna be a tough one. That ought to be fun. Oh wow. Nikki's going through my Facebook and commenting on everything. That's what that dinging is. No, that's your Facebook. Oh, well, she's commenting on everything yours then.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. My phone's up there.
I gotta make her chocolate cupcakes when she comes.
Oh, I told him about the murders right away. That was so funny. Basically, everyone in the Goonies camp with 900 people on the live stream. I kicked AC on 68. Spending the day at the canal. I'd be spending the day at the canal. Yep. You know what? We're going to the canal later on. I know that.
But you really can't go until late afternoon because IID runs the upper canal They
Mhm.
you can get a ticket for being in the Upper Canal. But everybody still goes. So you have to talk to them.
Did we name the alien?
Not really.
Hey, that's a good idea. Here, I'm gonna go and get them. We need to name them.
They make them swim out and give you the ticket. There you go. We treat her like she's family. Mhm.
See them? Gotta name them.
Well, guess he's awake now.
Huh? You what? Who's awake where? Oh, Goonies come on?
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Joanna said name it Naomi. Maybe it's a girl. Vasco. Vasco.
Osco? Hmm.
Oh no.
Mm. Any other names?
Okie dokie, Paul. ACTV maybe, but I couldn't live without my computer.
Yeah, actually, I need to give me a damn. We need to get us a laptop or something that we can do these videos on easier.
Where we are? OCL. Gosh. The only complaint about living out here is the damn flies.
Yeah, the flies suck.
Paul said he's going for, yeah, whatever she needs.
Alrighty. Yeah, we might go down there and pop in ourselves.
Are there many spiders here? Everywhere.
Yeah, we
Lots
get,
of spiders.
and I hate that because
Scorpion tried to run up and say hello to us the other night at the range. Big old fat thing. He got squished.
about ran up Daniel's leg. I thought it was fixing to.
We have
Oh,
two
you're gonna have to
or
retie that.
three snakes that run around the camp.
Oh, my pets.
Susan says yeah.
Well, the California king snake will eat a rattlesnake, but yet they're not poisonous, so they might are the mosquitoes bad at night? No, not really. They do get. They have their. They have their moments. living in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, that's good. It's better.
Yeah, where it all off.
Ever think of starting beehives and selling honey in Bama? Look, if you we've got some friends of ours that are on the other side of the Goonies that are going to start with the beehives. They that's going to be their thing that they're going to do.
But I'll be working
We
with
actually we're toying with the idea. We think this winter we're thinking very seriously about doing the little farm, the same kind of like the Goonies got down there. We're thinking about getting some of the animals, but we're going to go with a different thing. We were thinking about going with the minis. Like the mini. You got everything's got minis. You can get a miniature cow if you want. You can get miniature pigs. You can get miniature everything. Miniature ducks. Miniature
I know what-
everything.
I know what we need. We need a pug farm. I'd be
A
in
pug-
heaven. I'd be
a
in
pug
heaven.
farm?
I love pugs. You just see a million pugs running around.
Put those pics.
But
Pug
yeah,
goes
we've
pigs.
thought about that. But the problem with
Pugs.
the
The
problem
doggies.
with the bee to sell the honey. The problem with that is I'm highly allergic, and I don't have an EpiPen, and I don't need to be around bees.
What?
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
a bad thing any which way when the bees start coming around. But I've got to go and get me an EpiPen.
Oh, we get our day started. I don't want to get off the couch.
Watched you guys last night on the live stream on EWU team. Was kind of cool to see you guys. Well, thank you very much, BC1T. I gotta watch about saying those things because some of them got hidden right in them. But anyway, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy.
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Let's see, horse. Yeah, you can get miniature horses too. Oh shit! Forget the bee idea then. I'm allergic to bees also. Oops. Also,
I'm supposed to be helping with.
you're supposed to be reading.
Yeah.
Is that what you were fixing to say?
No, I was saying that when Tori gets their bee stuff going.
Yeah, but that's down there. You're not gonna be bringing them home with you. And trust me, she better hope she can gather or she can whisper to her bees really good because them suckers come over here into this camp. They fair game.
I could deal with seeing Jinx every day.
Huh?
She can come to a concert every day.
I need to talk to her and see if we can get her to do a deal on our live feed.
Guess the parents were.
Yeah, Jinxie, the one that sings that song. I love it to death. Every time she gets up on stage, I'm sitting there like, she's got to sing that song. She's got to sing that song. I love that song, and I've listened to it the way that it was actually done, that twisted up and drank it down. I've listened to it. I've listened to like 4 or 5 different ways that it was done. I don't know where she got her idea of it because I have yet to hear it done the way that she does it. But the way she does it is my
I don't
favorite
know,
one. I don't
so-
like the other. I don't like the other one. One sounds like a country one, and I love country music. But the one that sounds like old country one, I don't care for it too much. But when she sings that song, and it's just, I mean, she's really good with the other songs and stuff. But that song,
Wants to know if you can mail an EpiPen to people. It's out of date. It's not going to be 100% effective, but it's still good.
I think you can. Yeah, just throw it in a box. Actually, you can go to the post office. You can get a box for a $5 ship anywhere thing, and that box, it doesn't matter what it is or well, I imagine they wonder what it is, but
As long as
it
you
doesn't
ain't
matter
near-
how
as
much
long
you
as
put in
ain't-
there. As long as it fits in that box, it ships.
long as it ain't a deadly toxin or a
So I'm sure
firearm.
you can send them. I mean, might be out of date, but if I get stung and have a reaction, I've been stung several times, and I don't have a reaction every time, but when I do,
Morning.
it's
It
like I better
You
get
look
to the
loaded.
hospital quick.
I like shit.
Well, good morning.
Yeah.
I'm Tommy.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
You all right?
Yeah.
You're not your energetic self.
Nah, I'm a little tired today.
So tired.
Drink a bunch of
There
beer.
is still. If we can, we need to find some space in that ice
In
box.
mail,
There's a
Excel
shitload
just
of beer
got
that
an
needs to go in
ounce
there
in mail.
before it starts getting warm.
Yeah.
Do you know if you think we can get it? We'll probably drink it all this evening, so I'm sure we'll have a few beers tonight. I don't want it to get green.
They did
You know?
about a whole ice chest full of beer down there.
Yeah, they come and drop them all off here. I've got them all here. I don't know.
Only 12-pack.
Easy
Who brought them
12
all
pack.
here? Who brought them all down here?
They did.
Them
They stopped and came and
they come and checked
Yeah,
out the
couple.
camp,
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
and thanks to you telling them about your beautiful adventures with us and going and seeing the subs and everything, they are coming back Saturday to spend the day with us with me giving them tours.
That's that Adventure Inc. or whatever.
EW.
Yeah.
Whatever they got.
Hey, yeah,
We're
Cool.
live, Daniel.
it's there.
Well, that's cool.
How are you?
Good. Good. How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
Trying to judge the.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, they seem like pretty good people. I did tell them about the Tommy tours.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thanks to you telling them about that, they're coming back, and I'm gonna be doing Tommy
Explore
tour.
with us. Is what the
Yeah,
EW
explore with us. We're gonna.
Explore with us could be exploring with Tommy.
Yeah, we're gonna go
That's what
and
EW stands for.
That's fun.
check the subs out Saturday, and then they're
Did
going
something
up
right? Didn't even know.
to the range.
Did something right? And didn't even know.
Yeah, that's helpful. Yeah, matter of fact, our subscribers just from doing that little interview last night jumped 30 people or 30 subscribers or more.
Wow.
It's like 30, I think. Huh?
Wow.
If we was at 100, I don't know, 170, 180, something like that. Now we're at 220,
Right on.
somewhere around there, 217, 220.
Phone's dying
Huh? Phone's dying. I just plugged in the.
because it wasn't fully charged. You eat your little black thing.
Hold on, it's how was it dying that early this morning?
All the,
Is it still on?
it stays on. It's just black screen.
Okay. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you're up there.
Where is it? I think it's dead.
Morning, there, brother.
Are y'all still working on the generators today?
Yes, I kid. I'll go get it.
The wolf was speaking.
What?
I said the wolf was speaking.
I got a mechanical inclined kid. I told him about the generator. We can fix it. I can't get it anything like that. But he can. In fact, we better get that kid. He's up. What time is it?
8:07.
8:07.
8:07.
I'm sure he is. There's a few people. I just feel dumb. Did I grab William Cokes or not?
Those just got an ounce in the mail.
What?
I'll take it. I found the ounce back.
An ounce.
Route to Babylon.
Huh?
Had an ounce on the mind.
Yeah.
I just said it. We were talking about
Yeah.
it. Well, anyway, they're on. We're losing garbage anyway. Oh, I had to look on this one. Oh, we got 14.
Always, buddy, always.
Yeah, it's still saying low battery. I don't know why, but those things don't charge it.
With the solar thing.
Okay. Coffee?
Susan thinks it would be cool
Huh?
to come visit.
I'm talking to Wolf.
Well, come visit, Susan.
Yeah, come visit. And enjoy it.
I'm having a blast.
Roger here's from
Madeira.
Madeira, California. He come down, what was that, a couple months ago.
April, yeah.
Yeah, April. He come down and he fell in love with the place. He was here for like 3 days. He just had to come back and visit with us. He'd been here about
That week.
not quite a week, but
Today's the week.
yeah, but close to a week, and he's still gonna be here another week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about leaving next Monday. I'll see.
Might be delayed. It happens. People
Yeah.
come out. I'm gonna leave Sunday.
yeah.
I'll leave next Sunday.
No,
Yeah, maybe
haven't
next
seen
week.
Zane's latest video.
I'm paid for the month. I can stay how long as I want. I gotta be home by next month. That's all.
We do get some pretty bad windstorms out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sandstorm.
Yeah. And it blows shit everywhere.
Yeah, but we're kind of protected under this tree until it decides to give way on one of the branches. Then we just have to start reconstructing around it whenever it happens.
Build around the broken.
Yeah. If it breaks, we'll just try to mend it or build around it one way or the other. Cut it out and redo something. Several of them.
I'm a YouTuber on. I do fan life. The guy I talked to.
Yeah,
That's cool.
met a guy. He hitchhiked. He hitchhiked all around America. So he's done for 27 years, and now he's getting into where he videos all of his stops, all his hitchhike stops. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do when we start venturing. Is try to record everything.
That's what we're smoking on.
I wonder
I
how the
understand
murderers found your
that.
place, Susan asked. One of the campmates
Mm.
met them and brought them over here.
What is it?
The murderers, how they found the place.
They they asked the first group of dirty kids they seen up there at the dollar store in Calpat. They asked them where Side City was, and it happened to be Gizmo and them, and they said, "Well, sure, follow us home," and brought them straight out this way.
PC1T
Uh-huh.
said that with Bill over there. That was gonna bring some purple.
Slap City traffic jam up there.
Awesome.
There's a water shortage.
There were 3 cars going
affecting
down the road.
Treehouse
Where?
supply.
To
Mike
the
said
traffic jam.
yesterday he
Oh,
was shut
okay.
off from supply.
Well,
The water shortage.
There's a guy a mile
affecting
ahead of
the
us.
treehouse
Oh
supply.
no. Too crowded around here.
Yeah,
Wait till
we
October.
get canal water
4,000
for
people living
uh,
There was a lot of
for-
folks traveling up and down the road last time I said.
no, there is no water. I mean, we have the water source right out there. It already wicks up into where the roots are and stuff, so it doesn't affect the tree at all.
I think just
As a
in
matter of fact,
general,
me watering.
Treehouse people.
Huh?
is
Hey,
what
did you
I'm
guys
getting.
ever get
Oh,
your shitter fixed? Your potty fixed?
oh no, we still gotta go out there and build that eventually, but real quick, sometime or another.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna head
One
down
of
to
them
Mike's
big
thing.
things.
I gotta go potty.
We go to
That thing you can hardly.
town to get water.
How do you do it on that thing that you got built? Squeeze between the wood.
If you look at that, if you turn that whole thing around,
Yeah.
that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's what I thought.
And
I like get a climb up on it with one leg.
The person who did it.
Came down.
the person who did it is probably about this wide.
I'd have to guess.
So,
But
Oh, there's chains up there.
yeah, You put the
Well, that's all right. They went
the
to go and
toilet seat
fix
on the
mine and
wrong
tore
way,
mine and
so
tore
there's like
mine
two
down.
pieces of wood like
I
right
got a
here that
pile of
stick
wood
out
and-
about 2 feet.
Yeah.
So you have to like go in sideways on the toilet and kind of sit down, but
Yeah.
or he's 9 foot tall. Like you just gotta
It
just.
sits down.
Yeah, you gotta kind of sit sideways. Oh well.
Well, subject change because that sounded like a shitty conversation.
Very shitty.
Potty water, potty water.
So the people that are down here that had the flat tires,
Uh huh.
I guess they said they're gonna try to go right on the other side of Alley and them.
Either over there where the old pyramid deal was, or over here in between us or something.
So they're changing. I gave them everything they need to change the tire. So we just got the tire back on. They're gonna load up and finish eating breakfast and stuff, and then swing back by there.
Are they in a?
That wasn't them talking last night.
They have a U-Haul trailer on
U-Haul
the
trailer.
back of the
Oh.
truck.
That wasn't them
Oh, so
talking
they have
last
a
night
vehicle,
about
dude.
Gooney didn't want them there.
Yeah.
Somebody got on Gooney's site and told that adventure people that Gooney
Yeah.
didn't want them there.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
we do not get our water where Mike gets his. Well, sometimes we have.
What?
They're
Oh,
asking if
the fresh water.
Yeah.
Sometimes if Mike delivers us some out here, but other than that, I usually just pay somebody to come and deliver me water.
But I guess Mike can't get water from there anymore.
There's another place in Island now that's selling it.
Yeah.
So
Caitlin is.
$10 for 100 gallons.
That may not be Caitlin. Hers is like a 300 gallon.
Oh yeah, this one just posted like 2 days ago on 3rd Street up here in Island.
It might be there. What's the story about the murderers?
Oh, we had a couple guys and a girl that had come into the camp and were here. You could kind of tell that they seemed like they were running from something or whatever, but couldn't tell exactly what. They seemed like pretty good guys, but they did not want nothing to do with the camera or anything. And we even discussed him as to work the camera and stuff like that. They stayed here for a few days, and then all of a sudden, we got bombarded by SWAT team and police, sheriff, the whole 9 yards, and
Potty house.
they drug us out of our camp in the middle of the night and had us on the other side of the vehicles because they were afraid of a shootout. Come to find out, the 2 guys were involved in a murder in Indiana. They murdered this kid there in Indiana, and then took off this way. And anyway, we yeah, that was an
I gotta see what
interesting.
this says.
It was an interesting few days. We've had reporters and everything get a hold of us and everything over it. But they were right here in the camp, and yeah, we didn't know that. That was kind of really a scary thought. But at the same time, we got to know them, and they seemed like pretty good people, But I never really figured we were in any danger, because
It was
they
circumstantial.
yeah, the whole thing was circumstantial. I mean, they had too much remorse type personality to them. It's like,
Fight went too far.
yeah, the fight went too far. They went too far with it, which is very, very unfortunate and not a good thing at all. And and going to prison and stuff. That if that's what needs to be done, that's what needs to be done and stuff. But them as individuals, they seem like pretty good people at first and stuff. So they hung out here at the camp for a few days. You never can tell what somebody else's struggle is until you walk in their shoes.
For sure.
I know that I thought maybe they had gotten in an argument with their family or something and just wanted away from them and all.
Yeah.
I didn't think the whole time I was like, I never once thought that they had murdered somebody, had killed somebody, you know. And I even asked them. I was like, "Look, I don't need no kind of sex offenders or murderers or anything else." Jokingly, I was like, "So, y'all good?" Yeah, we're good. We just, I was like, well, there's a difference, if you're wanted by a couple of speeding tickets, or if you're wanted for
Yeah.
child molestation
Killing
or
somebody,
murdering
yeah.
or something like that, And, oh no, just,
Petty
regular,
stuff, yeah.
yeah, petty stuff, But you could tell they were nervous though, and it was kind of freaky in a way,
Especially
but
if
at the same
when you
time,
said
they seemed
that.
all right. They seemed like
I don't want no
people.
rapers or murderers. No.
No,
No, we haven't killed no one.
But it kind of goes to show, you can't really trust everybody around you, but at the same time, not everybody that does wrong is a bad person, at that point, which I totally agree that they did wrong and they hurt a lot of people in it, and that was a very bad thing. And there's a lot of people that do not like them. And all I can say to y'all is, please do not hold hatred in your heart. It will consume you. It will.
Forgive and let go.
And that's hard to say or hard to do. And I know that, but you kind of got to. You won't be at peace with yourself ever if you have any kind of hatred towards anybody for anything that has been happened or anything. Trust me, I believe they're thinking, and that's in their head about what they did, and that's tearing them up enough. Trust
Will
me,
be for the rest of their lives.
but I don't know the circumstances. They may be in the type that they could have been the kind that did it just for spite. I mean, you can't tell. You cannot tell by any of that. I've talked to some of the family, and they seem like pretty good people. Then again, I've talked to some of the victim family, and everything
seem
paints
good
different
people.
pictures. So my heart goes out to all of them. That's for sure. Especially the victims, the parents of the one that never gets to see their child.
With the kid that was murdered's dad for many years.
She worked with the kids that were murdered. What is it? Man, you gotta quit doing that. You keep walking up on us, scaring the shit out of us,
Too
man.
silent.
And it's silent. He's camouflaged. You can't see him coming.
Come on, with these big boots, you say I'm sneaking? Come on.
I'm not talking about your feet. I'm talking about the camouflage.
Blended in.
Stupid is and stupid does. I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna read them.
And it ain't said anything stupid.
What'd you say, Tommy? Tommy.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Stupid is and stupupid does.
Got
Nice.
it in New Orleans, that bubble gum. Actor down there in New
Oh my
Orleans.
god, I need me one of those. I loved it. The Forrest Gump movie was really cool. I had a friend of mine that talked just like him.
Yeah.
Literally, but it wasn't an act. He talked like that. All growing up, going through school, he was like that, and that movie just tripped me out. And I recite a lot of it. She comes up and gives me a kiss after smoking a cigarette. You smell like cigarette.
Shit, eh? What are you doing in the
Yeah.
car with that guy?
Oh, that's fun.
Enough for you that cereal. I got a bowl. You want a bowl of cereal?
Oh, syrup.
A bowl of syrup. Let me think about that.
No.
I would pass. Tommy's cooking breakfast this morning now.
Cooked breakfast?
He's cooking breakfast.
That made the local news there.
I left it in there if you don't want it.
Oh yeah. The YouTube deals did too, didn't it? Because that's what they were talking about. I haven't seen any of the stuff.
Just what he had to say.
Would've been 2 minutes for. What was that look, Selena?
What?
Talking about men in skirts. You kinda.
I didn't do nothing.
Oh my goodness.
You got Mikey over there.
When's your daughter married?
No,
She will
I
be
am
back
not
in
naming that
August.
thing Mikey. We have been trying to get all these different names from these people on YouTube.
We need names.
What are you
And-
naming?
Names.
What are you naming? The alien?
That's what we're saying is we need names, an idea for a name. That isn't Mikey.
My kid.
I love Mikey to death, but I don't want an alien in our videos.
I don't want my mascot.
Yeah, I don't want our mascot to. It already looks like him. You know what? It's gonna. I'm gonna end up naming that stupid thing Mikey.
When school starts back up in August, she'll be here.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure if she will want to do any of the videos, but
Oh, I'm sure she would.
they said call the alien Mo.
Mo?
No. Mo better. Funny. Mo we.
Got it.
Oh, hi.
Mo.
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 Are you saying Mo or more?
No. Me and Mo.
Selena,
Mo.
Yes.
I made her tea.
All right. Well, that's
Thank you.
that
Just
sounds
so you know, I made her
decent.
tea.
We're still up for more suggestions,
From canal
though.
water?
Huh?
Yeah,
I swear it tastes like canal water,
from the
dude.
high canal.
It's from Upper Canal.
Where'd you get up for now?
He didn't. Bill just went into town.
Oh,
I asked that because I swore it was made out of fucking canal water because it tasted like canal water.
yeah. I'm on.
You guys don't have jobs to go to. I'm not drinking out your cup. Thank you much, but I'll pass.
Who don't have jobs to go to?
They asked if we had jobs to go to.
Yeah, this is a job every day.
Hello, we're at work.
It is hard, really hard to be this relaxed and
Yeah. I mean, we
And
gotta
then
pass this bowl around.
What you don't see is all the work that we do after the show.
yeah, we could be.
Well,
like,
we start.
go,
You're
go,
starting
go,
to
wife's
say
go,
it
at
every
work.
now and then because she turns her camera on and catches us in the middle of work.
My wife's at work. We do work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
That's a job.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
thought
have
y'all
a
were
man,
working
I
till
don't have to
Friday
go to work.
this time.
no, they do get scheduled back.
Again?
Yeah, the guy didn't work out. The new
We
guy
do.
didn't work out.
I do things to
Salvation
make
Mountain.
a little money. So,
Salvation
Uh,
Mountain throw in.
but
Salvation Mountain.
but we
You need to come check out Salvation Mountain, guys.
right after you leave Shepherd's Treehouse.
Yep.
yeah, and if you would like, you come up here and I'll do my tour thing and give you the nickel tour of whichever place you want. I guess.
Or you can preach a sermon.
I'm not. I'm not
Y'all hear
preaching
my
a
belly?
sermon.
Yeah.
Your belly sounds like preaching something.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
that
just waiting
sermon
on you to
means-
eat.
Get off your butt and cook food for your own mouth. See if that works.
Does it ever?
No. Nope. usually I ain't getting something thrown at me, so no. At least I didn't get nothing.
You're lucky you're on there, otherwise you probably would throw something at you.
Can't have that.
I like fucking with her.
Can't have
I
that
can't-
evidence out there.
I go and get mean as hell and say something really mean and stuff, and then just sit there and wait for it. She'll turn around and throw something. Asshole. Sitting there waiting for it. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Apparently, everybody's eating cereal this morning, so go get you a bowl. That's your
Tried to
breakfast.
eat. He's eating cereal.
He's saying cereal.
Allie's.
Yeah, and there's enough milk for Allie to have
There's
cereal.
enough left for Allie.
Well,
Um,
you don't need a whole gallon in your bowl.
I ain't put like that much in my
That's a
bowl.
lot. That's 2 bowls of cereal.
Oh my god.
He's got a bowl that's two bowls deep.
Y'all leave that old man
I like
alone.
butter bowls.
I got.
That old
Hey,
man
he's
gonna
my
get up.
brother. I can mess with him. If
I know, but
want
that
to.
old man gonna get up and whoop your ass one of these days, and I'm
No,
gonna
he ain't.
laugh.
Rodney Viking is from Europe.
Better give me while my hand's messed up.
Oh yeah, yeah, the
What do you mean?
yeah the guy
Burnt it last
wait a
night.
minute.
Saving
Oh,
the
yeah.
happy cake.
from Europe.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta watch them ovens. They will fuck you up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
That's one,
I set up a bowl of the lasagna
Yes.
for you in the fridge.
Oh no,
Northern Europe. Yeah, I spoke with him earlier.
Scandinavian.
That is great. I'd love to see more.
Scandinavian, home of the real Vikings.
Yeah, I would love to see more people from all over the place.
LOL told me you could tell you were regretting that as you were finishing the sentence
What was I saying?
about me getting that making you breakfast.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not regretting it. I was fucking with her. I always do.
So you're gonna get scrambled eggs, taters.
I'll take another piece of that cake from last night.
Got a little another thing like that stuff.
And then eat some of that cake.
Huh?
Can I eat some of that cake?
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. We got some last night. Went home, smoked a bowl, and ate that. And we're like,
What kind of cake is it?
it's medicated too. And then we slept real good. Yeah.
I don't know, but that batch of tincture, I have not felt the effects.
Yeah.
Because
I did all.
by the time it kicks in, it puts my ass out, and then I wake up the next morning with that
It was a little strong.
yeah, but you know how when you sit and smoke a shitload of weed one night and then you pass out, when you wake up the next morning, you kind of got that little hangover. It's not a hangover, but it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, I woke up this morning like that, and I know I ain't drank very much last night.
The hell.
I didn't. Got a bunch of beer in there though.
He was
And
drunk
people-
last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He wasn't. Yeah, but we were.
I was not drunk last
He
night.
was really bad.
I was bad.
And what was like tiptoeing over the edge to drunkenness.
Teeter, right? there.
Yeah, he's like.
No, I was still.
Yeah, he was kind of slurring. Fumbling.
Oh.
It's out today.
Do you mind?
You're high as fuck.
Oh. Hey, go get my pipe. No, wait. I'm
Yes,
not.
boss.
I'm not.
From Yes Massa.
She only got one master and it ain't him. He's the boss then. That's my job.
What?
Taking care of your ass. Boss. You shave your head, honey. Just do it on the TV, the tube, and I've got pictures of him when his hair was longer. We shaved his hair into a mohawk, and then he had like what are those things called? They go down your face like that, and it's all like
Yeah, where the sideburns come down and down to like here, and then it's.
Elvis.
I wouldn't do anything. I just laid my hand there. Or poke you.
Elvis sideburns is what that is.
Probably. need to. It's really kind of hard to file your nails out here. You ain't got file.
I was trying to remember the actual names for them. They're called mutton chops.
Yeah, I'm sharp now.
Money, money, money.
I'm glad I didn't grow up in that generation.
I'll be right back.
Bad enough I was forced to wear bell bottoms to school. And I did not want to wear them.
Bell bottom.
We're bell bottom.
My dad wore bell bottoms and silk shirts and those little real high boots.
Platforms.
Had long blonde hair. That's Fizzle.
Well,
Well, when you're the oldest kid, you get the hand-me-downs from your dad, and they're worse than getting hand-me-downs from your brother.
Yeah, because the brothers
I was
more
the only
up to
kid
date.
that never had hand-me-downs. I didn't. I was full.
I had hand-me-downs.
I'm working her butt off. I didn't have a lot, but I had what I needed, and that's all that mattered.
I got gas in there.
No, I got a child support every month that was like $50. And I spent every dime I did on shoes. I had like a shoe bed and shoes.
Shoes?
Shoes. I had like over 100 pairs of shoes.
Kid didn't need diapers, but I need shoes.
I didn't need diapers.
Old enough to wear some there.
Yeah, I was the only kid until I was 12.
Oh,
I was an only child until I was 12. Mom remarried and had 3 more kids.
my generation, if there was such thing as child support, ain't none of us kids seen any.
That's what we were doing. Put him in different locations. If you'll look, he's in different locations.
Who?
You'll even see Bray picking him up in one of the videos saying something. We didn't even know you did that until we watched the video again
What?
with our alien.
Oh, I picked him up?
You picked him up and said something. And
Yeah.
We didn't know it. We fucking shit was funny.
I was kind of, I think I was,
That's what we're wanting to do.
I was mimicking something somebody said with the alien.
Yeah.
Kind of being a smartass.
Probably
I
something
think it
Bill
was when I
said.
was when
No, I think it was something that
Tommy
Tommy said.
because Tommy was had the camera on him, and I think it was the day where I got sick. Because I was in the camera.
Alright, let's see you in a while. Make some phone calls.
Oh man.
What?
Kenny will find it. What? Lazy show.
And then entertain them, give some flips or
I need to sleep.
Oh, we're on live?
yes,
Oh, you could have told me.
we did.
No, I thought we were talking about yesterday's show or day before, but I didn't know we were live. But that's all right.
Oh.
We're talking about the alien that when he picked up the alien and said what he said. I
Oh,
didn't know about it.
oh
Watched
man,
the video
yeah.
again and was
You
like,
should,
fucking, what? Really?
I was watching the video, and I never seen you grab the alien or say, or I
He went
never.
right behind Tommy too. and was
Yeah,
like,
and you said
and walked
something.
out. Like,
You even
perfect.
said something, but I didn't even
I
catch
was
it.
mimicking you. I was being a smartass.
I know, but I need more of that. That was funny as hell. I loved it, man. I was sitting there watching my own video, like, yeah, that's boring. All of a sudden, Ray just walks by and grabs the stuffed animal right behind my head, just and then sticks it back, says something or whatever, and keeps on walking. I just roll laughing. I was like, did that seriously happen right behind my head? And I never even noticed.
Yes.
Yep, it did. That was hilarious. I didn't really think about that part. So she's got to watch it when she gets doing videos. Yeah,
Oh, the alien Mota.
I talked to
Malta.
Thor about getting my computer up and running, and he said that I need a boot drive
Malta.
and I need a.
All right, keep
I need
the
to
ideas
get
coming, but I
Windows.
think Malta's gonna win this one. That's a good.
I either need to get Windows 7 or Windows What's the newest one?
I might have one, maybe two around here that I can spare. Windows. I don't
Software.
have 7.
Software.
I don't have 7 Windows.
Software.
Software for computer. Windows.
Yeah, he knows.
Computers are hard. There's nothing to talk about them. Have you ever got hit by a computer? Where you get saucing?
If I can get Windows 7, that'd be all right because I don't really want the new stuff. But no, what I was needing to check out is, does YouTube and Linux work together? Does anybody know?
What?
Does YouTube and Linux work together?
Linux? No, I don't know.
Ubuntu is a Linux program. It's more secure as far as like personal data. Okay, but Windows is not so secure with your personal data, but they upgrade it constantly. So every time a patent runs out and you know the quirks, they change it. All right. The reason why they do that is so that nobody can steal their abilities. I mean, like all their history, all their patents, all that. But so that's why I'm wondering, can I download videos with Ubuntu, which is a Linux program, or do I gotta have Windows? Somebody told me that it probably has to be Windows.
You know what? Seriously, there's that robotic engineer guy that was over here. He's gonna be finding a spot somewhere over in this area. He likes the tree back there. Did he find it? Okay. Well, you go over there and sit there and talk with him. He'll be able to troubleshoot.
It's a pretty simple question. I mean, it's
I don't know.
Does Linux work with YouTube, or does it have to be Windows?
Viewers.
Anybody who uploads, you upload your video. Do you use Windows?
They said that yes, it should with a
Android phones run on a modified version of Linux, so yes, it should.
Yes, it should. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much.
That's a good question. There's some really smart people.
Well, yeah, I just don't. The thing about it is
Stuff up and
they can have one little word that's different, and everything won't work. But if it will, then that's great. Then I don't have to download Windows. I can just use Ubuntu.
flushing toilets.
You missed that, Daniel.
You know, I like running water. I did like a shower. I've had one shower in 4 months.
Well, the shower
That's just
over here,
nasty.
what you like to have.
It's just nasty.
You like to shower.
One shower in 4 months.
I always forget about your shower.
I think the longest I've ever been without a shower is
Oh,
like
you
2
did?
or 3 days.
I do go to the creek
Who went
every
in there
day,
and took a
like
shower?
Upper Canal,
I
but
thought they did.
an actual running hot water, like I can adjust the temperature and
I took a shower.
Just jump in the hot spot.
What are we gonna get?
No, actually,
like
I'm
that.
wanting to get.
You really want to have fun, you go do it while everybody's there in the middle of the day, naked.
naked. Oh, that's the only way to get the hot springs.
Well, no, I mean, I don't bother me either way, but sometimes some people are a little bit oh, he's naked. Oh, no. I was born that way. Check it out.
I haven't been up there once and not at least one naked person. Like, you know, whether they're just sitting there, you know, with a towel over them, like talking, or someone's in there bathing, or like, there's always at least one naked person up there. I love it.
Yeah, no, we didn't. It took us a while to figure that one out, but like y'all said,
I don't talk much when I'm naked, but
Yeah.
I don't really have much
Yeah,
to
I'm
say.
not gonna be smoking a joint with you while we're
Yeah. When I'll get out and put my clothes on and smoke a joint with you, but I mean, when I'm taking my shower,
leave me be.
yeah. No, I had this dude grab my clothes and start shaking them, rifle him through. I mean, I got up. I said, "Dude, I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. You touch my clothes
I'm
again."
about to whip your
And
butt naked.
he's like all whacked out on something, man. I don't know what, tripping on something or whatever. And I'm like, "Look, dude, I don't want to beat you up, but don't touch my clothes again." And so he comes over and he goes to grab him. I started to get up out of the water. And he says, "You're gonna beat me up over your clothes." I'm like, "Dude, yes.
My
Leave my
clothes.
shit alone." He says, I think I put my clothes under yours. I said, "You didn't put your clothes under mine. It would have been me putting my clothes on top of yours. And I know I did not do that. I would not set my clothes on top of yours." So it's like, and the guy's drunk. Then he gets in the car His girlfriend won't even get in the car with him. She's like, telling him, I'll walk. And he's like, that's like 100 miles. I'll walk. And they're not. It was bad. He drove off of that concrete slab up there and bottomed out. And I thought he was going to go in the hot springs. And I was like, yeah, another one in the hot springs. You know,
Somebody driven in the hot springs before?
there's one car that drove in the hot springs, but I think they stole it before they did it. I don't know. It's been quite a few years ago. And then the bus, the mini bus, that's what they used to dam it up with. They had to keep the water from going back, so they put one of them it was an old mini bus. They pushed it in there, and you can feel it when you get in there. You can feel the bumper. You can feel the
Leaf Springs.
the leaf spring. Yeah, you can feel the leaf
Yeah.
springs in one of them.
Where?
In hot springs.
No.
Yeah, I went back to
Oh, yeah.
the same spot like 6
You
times.
can feel the leaf
Every
springs.
time we'd go and take a bath, and I would
He's
get
probably
down there
sitting
and
on
you can just kind of shoot the sand.
You're over there
away, just-
sitting on it.
It sits
Yeah.
and moves really easily. I mean, you can feel it right there. You can, and I
Like
kept
where
feeling
it
it. I was
goes
like,
like
"What
walking?
is that? What is that?" I couldn't figure out.
It doesn't move.
what it was or nothing. And
don't
then
move, I don't
finally, I got a hold of it, and I just sat there and concentrated, thinking, trying to figure out what it is, trying to get as far as I could, one way or the other. And then finally, I realized I was like, "This is a leaf spring. This is not coming up."
That's cool.
Yeah,
You were pulling on it, huh?
Then I found out from some other people that had been here for a long time that when they put that bus or whatever it was, when they put it in there, it's upside down. Yeah, it went in and it's upside down completely. So yeah, I'm convinced that's what
trying
it
to
is.
block the water from coming out?
No, they were trying to block the. See, they dammed it up so it'd be bigger
Okay.
because
Okay.
it wasn't very
Pull it up.
big. Yeah, and they wanted the water to hold back.
Yeah.
Plus, they wanted it to not. They were making the cold shower,
Yeah.
and that guy put in the drop. The cold shower is actually a drop.
Yeah.
It's so that the water can go over the canal because they don't want the water to mix.
To go into it.
No. So it goes over that canal. I threw a tube, and then it goes way out there to that. It looks like a mirage of
Field area
nothing
out
but
there.
it's all palm trees out there, and you can follow and you can see all the green where that water keeps going, and it just keeps going until you see this. It looks like a mirage, only it's all palm trees and everything out there, and it's a beautiful house out there. It's nice. That guy was pretty intelligent. He put the drop in, and it all started with the military doing their drilling. They were drilling for what they said was an artesian well, but I think they might have been doing some fracking or something else too. There was some other stuff, but they hit this lithium spring, and the water, they didn't want that water, so they capped it off and put a pipe there. And you see the pipe that comes out of the concrete.
Yeah.
That's where they capped it, and they weren't never planning on touching the water or doing anything with it. They just capped it so it wasn't, And now, the hot springs is actually running underneath that road over there.
Yeah, that's what I
It goes way under it,
Right.
and that's why it's collapsing and caving in. And I don't know. It's going to really kind of a heavy subject because if they ever really want to fix that road, they got to shut down that hot spring, or they got to do something to make it to where it's not running under the road. And that would make a lot of people upset.
Oh yeah.
That being the number one attraction out here.
Well, it doesn't matter though. I mean, it was capped off for a reason, and now it's just.
Guy talking needs to move his camera view. Half naked guy.
Half naked guy.
I'm not. I can't see nobody. I don't know.
Get into view.
Get in the view. I'm not on the view.
No, just your arm waving
Hi.
side.
You can kind of see your face. Lean forward more. Yeah.
Lean forward more. Way back. Way back.
Hey, arm man.
Our man. Horns up. Let's play some Pantera.
All they worry about copyright when playing music. I got to find out about that because they said that, from what I'm gathering from everybody,
Pantera won't care. Trust me.
from what I'm gathering
Dimebag's
from
dead.
everybody,
Phil
the
won't give
radio
a shit.
stations can play a song over the airwaves, and I can stream a video over airwaves. But if those two are connected, in other words, I have music in my background
Mm-hmm.
that is over the airwaves on a radio station, not on a CD
You
or
gotta
not
have
anything else.
FCC license.
Yeah, I can't. Then YouTube will give me for what is it?
Copyright violation.
Yeah, copyright.
But can't you?
And they can shut my channel
For
down.
just having music going.
But can't you
Yeah.
do a disclaimer in the beginning of the video saying I don't own, rights
Something like
to
that.
this
Yeah, there's
video,
gotta be
this is
something around
entertainment purpose only. Like that's what they do on Facebook Live and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Entertainment purpose.
Yeah,
only.
yeah,
I do
exactly.
not own, this stuff on
Just
YouTube.
don't claim any credit for the music
Yeah,
or any
you
of
have
the
to put a
other,
disclaimer in the beginning. That's
Don't be claiming any credit for the alien mohawk
Viewers,
or
another
any of that stuff
question.
because that stuff's all been patented.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is stupid, really.
Yeah, it is. It is
Because
stupid.
stop and think about it. The damn couch you're sitting on has been patented.
Yeah,
So
that's
what?
not-
I can't have that in the video either. I mean,
Can't be selling it in the video, that's for sure.
I'm not gonna be selling anything. Well, what are they selling? Well, yeah, I guess their music.
That's
probably
what
the way
that's
they
what
look
it's
at it.
about, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well, because I can record your video, and if that music's in the background, then I can play that. Then I've
But
got their
see,
music.
Now I could take like
It wouldn't be a very good
the
dubbing.
rapping.
Yeah.
Here in the subs or different
Stop
artists
rap.
that different people that like like Jinxie when I could record her
Yeah, I'll
or
give you one back.
something or
I'll go to the
Bill
store and
or
grab mine.
whatever else. And as long as I had their permission, I could have that playing in the background, no problem. All I have to do is have a signed paper saying that I can play it. And
So you can play my music.
you make music.
No.
I was fixing to say, if you make music, I'd support that. I would.
Sure you would. Not.
Knowing you, I'm not sure that it would be anything close to the kind of music I.
Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun.
That was funny. So,
Hey, no,
Yeah, Roger,
that was
maybe.
not patented, and that was not copyrighted. So
but that guy gave me, Roger. He gave me a Tommy Tong shirt. You seen that? It was autographed by Tommy Tong. He just gave it to me.
did you see his? Did you see a smile he had when I gave him that weed last night? It was like he's like, I ain't never had nobody give me this much weed in my life before. I was like, come on, man, it's a nug.
Yeah.
It's just a nug. What's that? Oh yeah. He just said we can't play music.
I don't know. I haven't found out yet exactly what about the music and what I could play and what I.
I've heard something about that before too. The copyright thing. I've heard something about it.
But they
Vague. But
mentioned something to Mike because he had a song playing in the background, just like and they were wanting to take the video off or whatever, just like I've got a video of catching her in the camper singing to Tennessee Whiskey, I think. So, but I haven't heard anything. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody sent any kind of message or anything about copyrighted.
And a lot of it is, the time wise too, like the longer it is, like that being caught, like that was just a short clip of something.
Oh yeah, that was
You're
fun.
allowed
though.
like 15 seconds or something like
Yeah.
that.
Like
You can
there's,
have 15 seconds.
interval.
I think
So
it's
that
what it
doesn't
is,
count?
They can't listen to the full song or something, maybe.
find out for sure.
Just like
Because
in
you could
movies,
probably-
you don't listen to the full song in music. They always cut it off and you always end up in the middle of it or something
That
like
may
that.
be what it is.
You never get.
I wonder if I just cut the songs up, if they, if it's just playing little bits and pieces, kind of like me sitting here with my playlist. I'll play half of the daggum song and then I'll get bored of it and play a different one I like.
What about instrumentals?
I think that's ADD.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think it's ADD, not.
yeah, because I listen to the whole song a lot more when I'm high, and that calms that ADD
So
down.
you listen to all your songs.
Usually.
After the back, or before the back, you were high. I don't know, like 2 days.
I'm not high yet.
I mean, no, just because I'm smoking doesn't mean I'm high. I mean, high. Like,
Thor, man, I did so many dabs yesterday. He dabbed me out, and he's like, he's got this one dabs. He's like, man, I don't think they're any good. And I took one hit, man, I'm choking, you know, and I'm like, I don't know, I think they're good. He says, I don't know, I don't get high at all off them no more. I'm like, they're good. I think your tolerance is fucked, but you're. This is coming from a guy though that he takes the hottest habanero sauce that you can even like. That you take just a little bit of this stuff to make your chili. He drinks the whole bottle of it. He's got appendicitis, and the only thing for him that works that actually makes it does something to your sugar level when you eat the jalapenos or the ghost peppers. And it does something to his sugar level. See, because it's something to do with like you know how my sugar level it goes up and down. And when his sugar gets high, he starts getting pain from it because his pancreas or whatever. The pancreas doesn't like to get rid of sugar or whatever.
Yeah, it overloads.
Yeah, and it's I guess that's real painful. So when he eats the ghost peppers, it knocks the sugar level normal or whatever, and then he doesn't have the pain. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, but it works for him.
It's burning everywhere else. Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, you can see the heat coming out of him, but it works.
You can see him sweating.
That's some good weed.
No.
Oh, you pass it.
I don't mind passing, but I don't.
That's stuff I got.
oh yeah.
What are we doing?
Smoking
Need
weed.
to,
We're getting me high.
We're gonna fix the outhouse today.
that sounds awesome. Yeah. We still gotta pull.
Do you have a
those-
trailer or no?
Huh?
You don't have a trailer, do you? A little one, pull behind. I gotta go
No,
get
I
mine.
started building a little cart right there, but
No, I gotta go get my little trailer. I got to, man. I gotta get them brakes on. And
My brother says whenever you're ready, go down there and get him.
oh, okay. I didn't know if he was saying something about he was going to do something else. And
He had to
Thank
go
you.
get water and gas this morning. I gotta go, people.
Laters.
Hello.
We lose all our views.
I don't know. We got a little all up in the face.
Yeah, it was only four watching.
Ready.
What?
Well, y'all have a good day. Bless you for watching. Have a good one.